Magic is creating the illusion that you can defy the laws of nature. This is magic.
Magic is creating the illusion that you can defy the laws of nature.
Science is the study of how the natural world works. This is science.
Messy babies and pollinators.
When you hear a bee buzzing nearby, don't panic. That bee has very little interest in harming you. Yes, bees do have stingers, but they will only attempt to sting you if they feel threatened. So, be calm and cool. Do not do this. Instead, move away slowly from the bee and let it do its job.
Do you want fries with that?
Job? What job? What job could a bee possibly have? Well, a bee's job is to live, survive, and thrive by collecting nectar from flowering plants. Nectar? What's nectar? It's a sugary sweet liquid made by plants that attracts bees. The bees are collecting nectar to take back to the hive to eat, and in some cases, to make honey. The interesting thing is, as they do their job, they are doing something much more universally useful. They are transferring pollen from one plant to the next. This process is called pollination. Pollination is when pollen, a yellow powder made by the male part of the flower, is transferred from one plant to another plant. The cool thing is, the bees haven't got a clue they're doing this. They're just looking to collect nectar. There are over 20,000 known species of bees. They live all over the world except Antarctica. And all these bees are pollinators. So, how does pollination work? It's kind of like this. Suppose your baby brother is eating cheese puffs.
He's a baby, so he's messy.
Super messy. Let's say he's eating cheese puffs, and he's not even paying attention to all of the cheese crumbles getting on his fingers, face, mouth, and all over his clothes. Now, just as soon as he finishes his snack, he hops down to keep on, you know, being a baby. He touches everything. When Mom comes in later, she's gonna find a cheesy mess, not just on his face, his clothes, his mouth, but all over his toys, the walls, and remarkably, the remote control. Ah! This is much the same way bees spread pollen. Pollinators don't wash their hands as they get covered by pollen. That is a really good thing. First of all, bees don't have hands.
Look, Mom, no hands!
Second, this accidental pollen pickup is essential to the process of making new flowers and plants. As the bee is buzzing around collecting nectar, pollen gets attached to its legs and its hairy body. The bee then flies to another plant's flower to collect more nectar. Some of the pollen falls off of the bee and onto the second flower.